So hey guys, today we have Tanishwar Sahu and he's almost 5 years of experience as a Java developer. So let's get started. Hey, hi Tanish, how are you?
Yeah, hi. I'm fine.
Shall we start?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please introduce yourself and your recent project?
Okay. So, hi, I'm
Mm-hmm.
Tanmeshwar Sahu, resident of
Mm-hmm.
Chhattisgarh, pass out from Chhatrapati Shivaji Institute of Technology, Durg,
Mm-hmm.
currently working in one of the company
Okay.
where first I was assigned as a in gift card ordering system project.
Mm-hmm.
Now then that one is going to be in maintenance mode. So I am also working in one of the another project which is called
Mm-hmm.
PSM, Payment
Okay.
Settlement Modernization.
Mm-hmm.
So mainly the technology stacks here used is like Java, Spring Boot, and
Okay.
AWS theme. And recently I worked on one of the module of that project
Mm-hmm.
in the technology like Micronaut and Kotlin. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So in your recent project, how is your application structure and what are the main components?
Okay. So application structure like mainly the objective of this project is to like our project is like our company is like
Mm-hmm.
ordering system, something like
Ordering
e-commerce
system.
related thing.
So
Yeah.
is it
So like
microservices or monolithic?
yeah, it is microservices, like small,
Okay.
small modules.
So can you
Yes.
name some microservices names? Like some
Yes.
name of microservices.
Yeah. So first is streaming. PSM
Streaming.
is streaming. So like
Okay.
we'll get all the data from the all the orders
Mm-hmm.
into and put it into the after like fixing some bugs and this thing, all the validation thing we'll
Mm-hmm.
put into the database. So then
Okay.
second step, what happened like we have to filter all the particular data from that
Mm-hmm.
order and we have to send into that particular bank. So
Okay.
those filtering work is done in another like another module,
Mm-hmm.
we can say like base transaction processing. So
Mm-hmm.
actually we'll do in batch form, spring batch form,
Spring batch.
or we can also yeah spring batch and also in
Okay.
spark.
Okay.
So
Okay. Got it.
if like data is very large, so we will do
Mm-hmm.
in spark. So
Okay.
that
Okay.
thing. So
Got it.
first one is
So.
the PSM streaming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Second one is PSM data processor,
Mm-hmm.
and like we have different bank. So like
Mm-hmm.
let's say we have to settle with JP Morgan Chase Bank. So
Mm-hmm.
for that one, different module, and
Mm-hmm.
like we have to also process with checks related thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we have also a check,
Yeah.
PSM
Yeah.
check transaction processor.
Okay.
These are
Okay.
all module,
Got
and
it.
also like chess. Yes.
Mhm. Okay. So have you used directly or indirectly garbage collection in your project, or are you using it
N-
directly or indirectly?
Not used, but I know
Indirectly.
indirectly. Yeah, indirectly they use internally, like Java internally use
Mm,
garbage
yeah,
collection.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So how does garbage collection work in Java?
So actually, garbage collection is an background thread. We can
Uh-huh.
also say it is a daemon thread. So
Uh-huh.
it is at the time of program start, it is started, and the thread priority is like
Mm-hmm.
less than the main thread. So
Mm-hmm.
like let's say one or two something,
Mm-hmm.
then JVM will check like there is a continuous checking of the JVM.
Mm-hmm.
So if they found like some memory issue, like
Mm-hmm.
memory pool consumption is
Mm-hmm.
some threshold is reaching,
Mm-hmm.
then JVM increase the threshold of this thread priority of the garbage collector.
Mm-hmm.
So then garbage collector come in front and then check like if any unreferenced object is available. If it is available,
Mm-hmm.
then they destroy those unreferenced object.
Okay, okay. So can
Yes.
you explain all garbage collectors up to Java latest stable release? Like what all the
That
Java.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I
So
only know like latest feature. Yes. G1
okay.
collector, G1 garbage
Yeah,
collector in
G1. Yeah.
Java
So
11.
yeah, yeah. So it balances pause times with thoughtput.
Yes.
Like we have serial garbage collector, parallel, concurrent marks. The latest
Marks
one
it.
is
Yes.
Z garbage collector.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So can you tell me, What algorithm JVM uses for garbage collection internally?
Yeah, I heard like they use mark sweep algorithm and also like
Uh,
marks compact
okay,
later. Yep.
okay. Can you tell me about mark and sweep algorithm? I mean, do you know?
Mark sweep, like I'm just guessing, like just marking and cleaning object like this thing. So I don't know
Okay.
that internal con. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Thaneshwar, before moving on to the next question, do you know that we have designed a complete interview preparation package, structured step by step, containing 16 PDFs. So it's
Okay.
basically a one-stop solution to crack any interview. The This package covers core Java, Spring Framework, Maven, Git, Spring Boot, scenario-based questions, Spring Security, Spring MVC, Spring Data JPA, microservices, Hibernate, general Java coding question, Stream API coding question, and many more. And the best
Oh,
part is that people have been telling me that they cracked their interviews with this material, and there is a 99% chance that the interviewers will ask questions from this package. So, after this interview, I will share a link with you to get this, and also I will add in the description of this video. Okay. So,
yeah.
now
Okay.
moving to our questions. Can you tell me what is the role of finalized method in garbage collection?
Yeah. So role of the finalized method is like before destroying an object,
Mm-hmm.
actually they check like if some resources is available, like
Mm-hmm.
we have to delete or something. So
Mm-hmm.
they do the cleanup of that resources before destroying
Okay.
that object.
Mm, okay. Okay. So, how can memory leak occurs in Java even we have automatic garbage collection?
Okay. So like actually garbage will collect if there is a unreferenced object. But
Mm-hmm.
the scenario like we can say in a bad programming practice, someone like
Mm-hmm.
added, they haven't taken care of those all the local variables, and
Mm-hmm.
they haven't after work completion they haven't deleted all those things. Like sometime
Mm-hmm.
let's say there is a buffer reader, so buffer reader we have to close after reading the buffer, those
Mm-hmm.
things. So if the people haven't closed those things and also haven't destroyed some of the null
Mm-hmm.
haven't put in null references, so
Mm-hmm.
that time memory leak happen. Or another scenario is like if you have less memory, like at the time of configuration only less
Mm-hmm.
memory we have, so that
Mm-hmm.
is also a situation.
Okay. Okay. Got it. What is immutability mean? Yeah, in
Imme-
Java programming? Yes.
yeah, so immutability means actually once we have created an object, so
Mm-hmm.
we can't change their behavior, like we can't change like in the string, like this is the string is immutable. So
String is
yeah,
immutable. And
yeah,
string
so
buffer?
string buffer is mutable, like
Okay.
we
So
can append.
do we have any benefits of being immutability?
Yeah, benefits is like in thread we have a benefits uh,
Okay.
like every time like in thread, let's say I have a multi-threading
Mm-hmm.
concept. So uh, here we can set separate value for
Mm-hmm.
like if you want to change, then different
Mm-hmm.
object created for different thread. So this is a
Mm-hmm.
concept and like immutability other than
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. These are useful in concurrent programming because they can be
Yeah.
shared between threads without needing synchronization.
Yes.
Okay. And what are immutable classes?
Immutable classes are string our runtime. Yeah, runtime is also immutable.
Okay.
And yeah, singleton also. Yes.
Okay. How
And
can
like
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah. How can we create immutable class?
we can create a immutable class. Like first we have to put the final, so that
Mm-hmm.
class is a final, so that people can't extend those class.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
second one is like we have to make our
Mm-hmm.
member like
Mm-hmm.
methods as a
Mm-hmm.
uh, like we should not create any static
Mm-hmm.
sorry, not static, not setter and not setter thing. So that one. And at the time
Mm-hmm.
of creating constructor we have to provide all this value for the
Okay.
our field. So this thing. And
Mm-hmm.
let's say if you want to create any object, if you want to
Mm-hmm.
change some of the value, then that time create a
Mm.
new object.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so moving ahead, what is a static keyword in Java?
So static keyword actually, that keyword actually
Mm-hmm.
scope is like at the time of class loading,
Mm-hmm.
that static keyword is created.
Okay.
So like, and it is a class level keyword, not an instance level. And
Mm-hmm.
so if you use a static, then in method, then we haven't need
Mm-hmm.
to create any object for that one, because it is
Okay.
class level. So that's it.
Okay. 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 Can a static block throw an exception?
Static block throw an exception. Yes. Actually, the
Okay.
exception name is exception in initializer error.
Okay.
Generally
Can
throw.
can we override static methods?
Uh, we don't override static method. Actually, if we try to override, then
Mm-hmm.
it is called method hiding, not an overriding.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is it possible to access non-static members from within a static method?
No, we have to create an object for that.
Okay. And what is a static block?
Static block, like uh, in instance block, if we put static
Mm-hmm.
name, then it is static block.
Okay.
And yeah.
Come again? I didn't get you.
Actually, let's say there is a normal block, instance block.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put
Mm-hmm.
static name
Mm-hmm.
at the top of that static instance block, then it is a static block. And
Mm-hmm.
actually, that static block load first, like at
Mm-hmm.
the time of starting of the program. First
Mm-hmm.
starting block will load, and then all the static member
Mm-hmm.
will load. And then if we create any constructor or main,
Mm-hmm.
then our instance block will load later.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Moving ahead, can we print something on console without main method in Java?
Uh, Previously, it has happened like before 1.7, we can
Uh-huh.
print. Now also we can print, like, but we need
Okay.
man
Okay.
method.
Got it. Got it. Can you explain internal working of hash map?
Internal working of hash map, like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So hash map working in key value pair. And
Mm-hmm.
let's say if you want to put any data, like insert any data, then
Mm-hmm.
what happen? Like first, if I put something null, so
Mm-hmm.
they will provide a specific special area for null value, the
Mm-hmm.
first block
Mm-hmm.
actually. And they internally maintain linked list, array
Okay.
of linked list, and we
Okay.
can say the block thing or bucket thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So let's say we are putting some integer, and key is a integer and value is
Mm-hmm.
a string. So what
Mm-hmm.
happened? They first convert the key into the hash code, and
Mm-hmm.
then hash code, then they do modulation, like
Okay.
module, like our initial hash map is 16 block,
Mm-hmm.
16 segment. So
Okay.
based on the module value, they put into that linked list or the bucket, the segment of the
Okay.
bucket. Yeah. So let's say second time we entering second value. So the second value is also the hash code is same. So this
Mm-hmm.
situation hash code is same, and module is also same.
Mm-hmm.
Then this condition is like what happened? What is collision? It's called collision.
Okay.
So it will put into that the next node of that
Mm-hmm.
first value. So the same hash code and same segment of that.
Mm-hmm.
So and in Java 8 they updated something like after reaching 8, the
Mm-hmm.
threshold, they will create a
Mm-hmm.
balance tree for this thing.
Okay.
So let's say we are trying to insert
Mm-hmm.
third value. So
Mm-hmm.
also, like, first it will check like if it is already exist, if it is
Mm-hmm.
already exist. So like keys already exist, then it will check that with the help of equals method. They
Mm-hmm.
also check like keys balancing the values, and like equating the value if it is already exist or not, like that. Then
Mm-hmm.
they put into. And at the time of gate,
Mm-hmm.
uh, if we provide the same key, then
Mm-hmm.
uh, they will check the with the help of equal method.
Okay.
and provide value.
Okay. Got it. Uh, can you please tell me what changes were done for the hash map in Java 8? Because before Java 8, hash map behaved differently.
Yeah, so actually HashMap they changed like if collision happen and if
Mm-hmm.
it is reaches threshold 8, like threshold is 8. So
Okay.
previously they maintain linked list and now there is a condition if linked list the collision is reaches 8, then they will
Mm-hmm.
create balance tree. So this thing I know, other than that I don't know. Like they I think yes they added a new method like compute if absent. These are the
Mm-hmm.
method they added in Java 8.
Hmm. Yes, yes, correct, correct. So can we include a class as a hash as a key in hash map?
Uh, we can include a class as a key, but in this case, like we have to also override the our hash code and
Hmm.
equals method.
Yes,
Then we can
yes.
include.
Hmm. Okay, correct. Can you explain concurrent hash map?
Yes. So actually, in normal Hasmap, what happen? We
Mm-hmm.
will get if you want to perform multiple operation
Mm-hmm.
like write operation or something, then
Mm-hmm.
we will get concurrent Hasmap modification exception.
Mm-hmm.
But then they found some this type of issue. Then they created one concurrent Hasmap in 1.5. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Here, like they maintain a they actually we can divide into the multiple segment like if by default it is 16 the
Mm-hmm.
default initial capacity, so we can divide in 16 segment and we can
Mm-hmm.
perform multiple 16 operation, or we can
Mm-hmm.
also perform like our custom value we can perform 8 operation but
Mm-hmm.
simultaneously. So this one concurrent has been.
Okay. Okay. So how does it improve performance in a multi-threaded environment?
So it improve performance like here we are doing parallel processing now. Like locking is working on the
Mm-hmm.
16 segment or 18 segment. So at a time we can perform in all the 16 segment. So
Okay.
it is reducing the time.
Okay. Can you tell me the time complexities of hash set and hash map in terms of insertion, deletion, and retrieval?
Okay. So like
Or tell me about hash map only. Hash map time complexities.
okay. Actually both are same only. Hasset and hashmap same only because internally Hasset
Hash set
using
is
hashmap
using
only.
hash map. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. So like retrieval, I think it will take time because here we are not using any random access market interface.
Okay.
So log n, I think, yeah, for retrieval. But for modification and something like deletion,
Okay. For
like
retrieval, you are saying login.
yes, because if I also do like then like
Are you
they
sure?
checking, I'm just guessing because according to
Uh,
me it will take a log n. Because
okay.
as per their internal architecture, it look like it will take long. Yeah.
Okay. And what about other
No, no, no. Actually, it will hasing, na, so it will take log a
O1?
has or something.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
it will take
Oh,
O1.
yeah, we can say O1. Okay,
Uh,
if we can
yeah.
say O1 because the size of this one is approx O1. Yeah.
But it can be O1 in worst case when rehashing occurs due to hash
Okay.
collisions. Yeah, yeah. But let's talk about
Yes.
average case only. Now, what about insertion and deletion?
Insertion or deletion, it will take like we are not doing any rehashing thing, and so
Mm-hmm.
here it will take like O1 big of one only. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Um,
Actually, insertion deletion is faster than retrieval for the linked list. Mostly people prefer
okay.
because it is linked list.
And what are the time complexities for tree set or tree map? Because they are same. Let's say tree map
Uh,
for insertion
Tree map
deletion.
actually here we are doing maintaining they already sorted all those things, and
Mm-hmm.
in Sasana they follow. So tree map, search filtering. I think big of tree. I think log n
Mm-hmm.
because
Yes.
they maintain tree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it has login for all operations like insertion, deletion, retrieval.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, moving ahead, do you know about design patterns, like, and why do we use?
Yeah. So design patterns, I know like singleton design patterns
Okay.
and like factory design pattern, prototype.
Mm-hmm.
So like we use like based on situation, like let's say
Mm-hmm.
we need only we have to perform all the task in only one object, then we should go
Mm-hmm.
for like singleton. Let's say we need for different object, then we should go for prototype. So design and
Okay.
factory like instead of getting direct object, if we
Uh,
need by some another like
okay.
some factory related thing to get the data, so we should go for factory.
So do you know about observer design pattern?
Yes, observer design pattern. Yes, I know. Like based on some event, we have
Mm-hmm.
to perform the system will perform some activity. So this
Mm-hmm.
time, observer design pattern is recommended. Like
Okay.
let's say like if some stocks is not there, so
Mm-hmm.
we need some like some box, some
Mm-hmm.
buttons. Like so, let's say I click that button, like
Mm-hmm.
notify me when stocks available. So that time this is with the help of observer, it is easy
Mm-hmm.
to implement this thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Uh, how can design patterns affect the performance of a Java application?
Yes, design pattern, like if you follow the better design pattern, then
Mm-hmm.
like code easy to understand, reusability of the code, and we
Mm-hmm.
can scale. Like we know like this is a design pattern, so
Mm-hmm.
we can easily if some bug come, we can fix those. So like scalability, performance, all those things will
Mm-hmm.
increase
Okay. Okay.
based on following design pattern.
Which design pattern would you use to manage database connections efficiently?
Database connections, like I should go for the singleton because that
Mm-hmm.
time I need to create only one database connection object, and I will reuse those database connection pool.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How do you choose the appropriate design pattern for a particular problem? Like,
So
what
like
are your
yeah.
criterias? Like, if this is a problem, then I would choose this. If that is a problem, then I would choose that.
Okay. So like based on situation, like my problem is there is some thread related thing, and I have
Mm-hmm.
to use only one object. So I will go for the singleton. And
Okay.
now problem is like I have to use different object. The
Mm-hmm.
problem is like so that time I will go like, but I also discuss with my colleagues, my higher team leader, all those things.
Mm-hmm.
After discussion, I will go into that.
Okay.
Not only me. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So moving ahead, what is thread and how can we create it?
Yes. So thread.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, thread like threading. Okay, multi-threading. Okay. So like if you want to perform some multi-threading, like multiple,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to run some process
Mm-hmm.
simultaneously, then we
Mm-hmm.
should go for this thread thing. What
Okay.
here we can create a thread like I, by new thread only, but we can extend, like we can extend our thread, or we can I can like implement the
Implement
runnable
runnable
interface. Yes,
interface.
this time, and there is one new interface called callable.
Mm-hmm.
So the feature is that they return future.
Okay. Can you
Yes.
explain the life cycle of a Java thread?
Life cycle of the, like first let's say I'm creating a new thread, like
Mm-hmm.
then
Mm-hmm.
it is in newborn state.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I call like thread dot start,
Okay.
So it is in going like start what it will do. It will register this new thread with
Mm-hmm.
register with thread scheduler and do
Mm-hmm.
different mandatory activities. So then it will go into the runnable and ready state.
Mm-hmm.
Now they wait for uh, processor. So
Mm-hmm.
thread scheduler will allocate this processor and it will execute whatever task we have given to him. And
Mm-hmm.
then let's say if we can interrupt this thread like with the help
Mm-hmm.
of like yield yield join or there is a sleep.
Mm-hmm.
There is a different method also like let's say in yield what happened then it will go into that again in ready ready
Mm-hmm.
and runnable state. Actually
Mm-hmm.
they give the chance to another one, so this one.
Mm-hmm.
And after execution at the end it will destroy.
Okay.
So this is the normal flow, and we also have like suspend, resume, and if you
Mm-hmm.
use like wait and notify,
Mm-hmm.
then there is another flow for this one. So let's say if we want to wait, so we call as a wait
Mm-hmm.
on particular object. So it
Mm-hmm.
will go in another place like after releasing the log, it will go
Mm-hmm.
into waiting state, and then
Mm-hmm.
they wait for notification. So after getting notification, they get went to another waiting state for get
Mm-hmm.
acquire the log. Then after
Mm-hmm.
acquiring the log, they will go into the ready state.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Okay.
they wait for processor allocation.
Got it. Okay.
You are again breaking.
Nice. Yeah. How would you handle a scenario where two threads need to update the same data structure?
So like at that time, actually I will do some like synchronization thing.
Okay.
So I will use like I will make synchronized to that particular structure of particular method,
Mm-hmm.
or
Okay.
either I will use their updated version like 1.5. They
Mm-hmm.
also concurrent like in concurrent block
Mm-hmm.
package we have lock or also one another thing like return lock.
Okay.
So I can use that one. That is the more updated version.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Correct.
Yes.
Can we start thread twice?
No, we can't start, and if we try to start, then they
Hmm.
will throw an error like illegal thread state
Thread
exception.
state exception. Yeah. Yeah. What's the difference between thread class and runnable interface?
So thread class, it is a class. So it I have
Okay.
like all those things like start and different method like how
Mm-hmm.
to register all those things they have.
Okay.
But
Okay.
runnable have only the interface
Mm-hmm.
and only one method which is called
Mm-hmm.
run method.
Mm-hmm.
So that means, and in thread class,
Mm-hmm.
actually they implemented the runnable interface internally, and
Mm-hmm.
they have overridden run class, run
Okay.
method,
Hmm.
which is like blank only.
Okay. Okay. Uh,
Yes.
okay. How can you ensure a method is a thread safe?
So I can ensure a method as a
Yeah. Yeah.
thread safe method like if if you put synchronized or something, then
Synchronized
it is thread
blocks,
safe. Yeah, synchronized block.
and we can use volatile variables.
Yes, variable is only applicable for, I think volatile is only, yeah, variable is, yeah,
Can you
volatile
tell me
variable, yeah.
what are volatile variables?
I don't know like volatile variable, like
Okay.
what are
Okay.
the, like, but the
Uh,
functionality I know, like if we want some uh, generic
okay.
data, generic
Mm,
data updates, and then that time we can use like volatile.
okay. Okay. So volatile variables in Java are used to indicate that the variable's value will be modified by different thread.
Yes.
And it's ensured that the value read is always the latest return, something like that. Okay.
Okay.
So what is thread synchronization and why it is important?
Thread synchronization, like otherwise inconsistency will be happen if
Uh-huh.
if you want to synchronize the thread.
Uh-huh.
So like thread working simultaneously, and like let's say in transaction case. Like
Mm-hmm.
if two-person perform simultaneously the
Mm-hmm.
withdrawal of the
Mm-hmm.
same, then this time like they can withdraw
Mm-hmm.
same money. So this is the
Mm-hmm.
inconsistency problem. To reduce or avoid the inconsistency,
Mm-hmm.
synchronization concept came.
Okay, okay. Got it.
Yes.
Hmm. Can you describe a scenario where you would use wait method and notify method in thread communication?
Okay. Okay, so the scenario like producer consumer scenario, the most commonly used.
Okay.
So here like let's say I want to consume some data in from
Mm-hmm.
queue.
Mm-hmm.
So queue is an object, and so in consumer I will search for the
Mm-hmm.
data. If it is empty, then they wait for
Mm-hmm.
notification of the producer. If it is not empty, then I will consume the data. So this is
Okay.
the structure of consumer. Now in producer,
Mm-hmm.
they will produce after producing, they send notification to
Mm-hmm.
consumer.
Okay. Okay. What challenges might anyone face with multi-threaded programs?
Multi-threaded program challenging, they face like uh,
Deadlocks?
logging thing. Deadlock, multi-threading not come
Okay.
mostly. Actually, deadlock comes when we use synchronize in
Okay.
many places. So that time
Okay.
deadlock mostly come.
Okay.
And there is a very less scenario where like if you
Mm-hmm.
use thread, then it will come.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and
Okay.
another thing like it is the flow, like it is hard to understand the flow of the thread,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
what happened, this next what happened, those things, it is bit complicated
Mm-hmm.
if you
Yeah, yeah.
use multi-thread.
Correct. What is Java memory model and how it is linked to threads?
So Java memory model, like what I know, like there is one heap memory, the
Mm.
stack memory, program counter, and
Okay.
one is a native method,
Okay.
native memory area, and
Mm-hmm.
another is method area also. So
Mm-hmm.
like whatever the static things and class thing
Mm-hmm.
are present inside the method area, and
Okay.
whatever like object, all those object present into the
Mm-hmm.
this one heap one, and
Mm-hmm.
primitive and their reference of the variable of the object are reference variable are stored into the stack frame, yeah, activation frame you can say, and program
Mm.
counter just increase the and
Okay.
like,
Okay.
and now how it is linked to thread. So like we have actually 1.2 Java introduced one thread local thing.
Mm-hmm.
So actually thread local, like I think it is static only, the stack area only. So in
Okay.
stack they connected with thread, and for
Mm-hmm.
every thread they have every like each and every uh, thread local. So in
Mm-hmm.
thread local, they have maintained their variables for thread,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
one thread can't able to access the another thread local
Yeah, yeah.
in this one.
Okay. Okay. So moving ahead, your team is tasked with migrating a monolithic Java application to a microservices architecture. Okay. The application has multiple tightly coupled modules. Okay. So what steps would you take to successfully migrate this application to microservices and ensuring minimal disruption to existing services?
Okay, so like I will check like main functionality first.
Okay.
First, I will go through all those like how like monolithic is working. All those things I
Mm-hmm.
will check thoroughly. I will check, and
Mm-hmm.
then find main functionality onto
Okay.
that project. After
Okay.
finding, so I will
Like
try
what?
like
What main functionalities?
let's say in e-commerce thing we have to
Mm-hmm.
list the product. So
Okay.
product listing, this is the functionality.
Mm-hmm.
Add to cart, this is a functionality. And
Mm-hmm.
then after payment thing, this is another functionality. After
Mm-hmm.
payment, there is a some settlement thing. So settlement
Mm-hmm.
thing, another functionality. So I
Mm-hmm.
will like try to in like reduce the coupling between both all of them. Then again I will try to reduce those things like in product listing thing also. And in product listing, I will try to go for like some
Okay.
Elastic essay or Cassandra database, like some or
Mm-hmm.
like some NoSQL database related thing. So
Mm-hmm.
here like we have to give response very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's go in cart thing, so add to a cart. So here I will maintain the database, different database like SQL database.
Mm-hmm.
And here I need actually more security here, like in the database
Mm-hmm.
or not, SQL thing. So based on these criteria, I will try to uh,
Okay,
like
okay.
put it in
Yes,
my
yes,
personal
yes.
chunks.
Nice, nice. Okay, so moving ahead, you are responsible for implementing a caching mechanism to reduce the load on the database for frequently accessed data, right? What
Okay.
caching strategies would you use and how would you implement them in your project to improve performance?
Okay. So caching mechanism like there is a inbuilt tool like third party tool already available, but for me like I will go first with um, LRU
Mm-hmm.
cache, like
Mm-hmm.
in our like in one of the part I have
Mm-hmm.
implemented LRU cache where like let's say error code. So for
Mm-hmm.
error code I have created like one cache thing. And
Mm-hmm.
it is an not an eager, it is a lazy loading. One time
Mm-hmm.
whatever at the time first time requirement, they load all those
Mm-hmm.
error code into uh, the cache,
Okay.
and whenever
Okay.
require they use like this.
Okay.
So that one. Now going to your question, like in project what I will do, like I
Mm-hmm.
will first check the most recent, like based on the use. First I will uh, divide a different category. So
Mm-hmm.
most trending one I will put into the cache. Then
Okay.
second, like most trending for some of the time, like for one
Mm-hmm.
month or for 5 days, I will put in
Mm-hmm.
different one. Then
Mm-hmm.
I will go for the based on user or based on
Mm-hmm.
region. Like let's say I'm in India. So in
Mm-hmm.
India, like Diwali time, what were the product most
Mm-hmm.
search or will be search. So
Okay.
that I will put, so I will create another category and put
Mm-hmm.
into that one. So it will increase the response time. And let's say I'm in US. So at the carnival time,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the product we will be
Yeah,
search.
yeah.
So those things. And
Okay.
based on that, I will use the NoSQL like
Mm-hmm.
database, like either Redis cache or Facebook provide or this
Okay.
Cassandra thing. So there's those things I will use.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So, during a code review, you notice that a colleague has written a complex piece of logic that is difficult to understand and maintain, right? How
Mhm.
would you address this issue with your colleague and suggest improvements to ensure the code is more maintainable and readable?
First, I will actually in code review there is a
Hmm.
like comment. So I will comment
Yes,
onto that, like please do
where he
something,
or
like do
she
some
needs to
changes.
improve.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And second one, like if I think I have to discuss with them, then I
Mm.
will ping him with some of the medium, like either Slack or something.
Okay.
In our company, I use Slack, so I will directly
Okay.
ping to him, and then we'll discuss, and then
So,
I will say like,
what would be your general suggestions? Like, do you know like what is a general things your juniors do and you suggest them? Like, what are the general mistakes?
yeah. So general mistakes like they do like adding um, like ternary operator. So I will say like
Mm.
instead of adding ternary operator, it is better recommended to use like if else, and
Okay.
try to reduce the if else. Don't use much of the if else
Yes.
thing. Those things like uh,
Okay.
only if, or like create a
Mm.
multiple method
Mm-hmm.
for that one. And I will say like use some principle like solid principle. So here
Mm-hmm.
uh, I will say like based on like all those please learn about those solid principle and try
Mm-hmm.
to uh, clean the code. So that thing I will say like I will also recommend to watch some of the video like for code cleaning, like
So, would you suggest doing code in through Stream API?
through stream API. Sorry.
would you ask your colleagues or peers to change the existing code and convert it to the stream APIs? Like we have
Yes, yes,
stream.
we have stream API. Yes. So actually, it is sometime it is okay, but if it is very complex, then it's
Hmm.
better to like go,
Do.
because in stream API sometime it is difficult to check null thing and different things.
Hmm.
So I will say like use the stream API, but before using that one, go through what happening, like what happen if some null is coming, all those things check and then use stream API.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Moving ahead. A critical bug has been reported in production, causing a significant impact on users, right? The bug is difficult to reproduce in the development environment. So how would you go about diagnosing and fixing this production issue while ensuring minimal downtime and disruptions for users?
Okay, so typical bug scam in production. So
Okay.
first I will do like, if it is a bug, it will take some time. Like first I will check all the logs
Mm-hmm.
and where is bugs come. So log is the main thing. So
Okay.
first I will go into the logs and I will
Okay.
uh, I will add some debugger like in our
Mm-hmm.
local environment. I will check like
Mm-hmm.
what is the scenario this issue may come. So I will check those things into that, try to reach the particular place
Mm-hmm.
where the bug is started, so that I
Okay.
will try.
Okay. Okay. All right. So now I'll share you some coding questions, right? Can you please share your screen and open any editor in your
Okay, let
system?
me see.
Yes. Okay. So first question is write a Java program to reverse a string without using string inbuilt function.
Okay,
Yeah. Just write method only. It's fine. Take a string as input in the method, or it's up to you. You can write whole program.
okay. I will string. I have to return string. We reverse string. Input is string, so str in string str. So I have to convert reverse the string. Okay.
Yes.
So either I will do like. So is there in condition like string is null or something?
No, no, it will always be string.
Okay.
There will be no numeric or special symbols.
Okay. Str dot length. Oh, sorry. Str length plus plus. Then I will give okay char string. Then one by one, I have to define one variable uh, as string result equal to blank. Mm, areas result plus str. Okay, I need to reverse. Okay,
Mm.
let me go I equal to str string dot length minus one if uh, I is greater than 0, greater than equal to 0, because I have to give 0 also, greater than equal to 0, minus minus str dot caret caret length. So I will give the first element here I. Yes, I. It will give me character. Let me return uh, res.
Mm. Okay.
Is it okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Or am
it
I
is
missing
fine.
something?
Yeah, yeah. No, no, I think it's fine. So you just reversed, I mean, you just started loop from the end, right? And
Yes.
adding
Yeah.
each character from the end into the string that is empty
Yes.
string initially. Then
Yes.
you are returning. Okay, so it
Yes.
looks fine.
Okay.
Okay, so moving ahead, write a Java program to swap two numbers without using the third variable.
So two number. Okay.
Yeah.
But let me try. I need to okay, swap. Only need to swap. Okay, void
Mhm. Just
swap.
write a method and pass two numbers.
Okay, integer int value.
Int A, int B. You can take int A
Okay,
or anything. Yeah.
int a, int b. Okay, let's say we not need to add. Okay, so I equal to a plus b. A equal to a minus b. I'm missing something. Okay, b equal to a
So
minus
B
b.
B is equal to A minus B. The second line.
Okay, okay, yes.
Then in the third line is so yeah.
Okay, let me check. Like, let's say I have. Let me try run.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I have 10 and 20.
Okay.
10 and 20. So first it will do 30 here.
A will be 30.
Okay, then here it is 30 minus 20. 30 minus
20.
20, then 10. So B will take this one. Then value of B is 10, value of A is 30. Then 30 minus 20. That means
30
20.
minus 10
10,
because
yes.
B will be 10, 20. So
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so nice. Now moving ahead, uh, you are given a list of integers. Okay, and you have to return a list containing only even numbers, and you have to do this through Stream APIs.
Okay. Okay, so let me do one publish requirement. I have a list of integer.
Yes.
List dot of integer. I have to return only even number.
Yes, yes, correct.
Only a nine. Okay. Dot. Let's say string. Then filter. I'm calling predicate. Predicate dot. Predicate will do to equal to 0. Then
Collect.
collect.
Hmm.
Yes.
Correct, correct. Okay, and
Okay.
write one more coding question through the Stream API only. You have to
Okay.
find the maximum value in the list of integers. Just write in the same method. Uh,
Okay.
yes, let's
So
say you.
let me copy then. Let me
Yeah.
copy. Okay. Max. So for max I have to sort. So comparator dot oh, okay, okay, comparator dot maximum value.
Mm.
Comparator dot reverse. No, not going to do that thing.
Integer compare can also write.
Integer dot value of a work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Compare.
Value of, oh, sorry, comparator dot comparing integer colon value of. Okay, it will work.
Will it work? Because I'm not sure.
Yes, it will work.
Okay. Yeah, because I would do in a different way. I would write inside the max. I would write uh, integer colon colon compare only.
Okay. Okay, let me try. Like what they will give.
Okay.
Dot get. Let's check if everything is okay. Then it will give. Yes, it is given
Yeah,
five
it is
nine.
given. Okay.
Actually, there is so many way like
Mm-hmm. Correct, correct. Okay, so yes, you can unshare your screen. Uh, and it's done from my end and was very, very good interview.